Let's take a guess. Jamal Crawford?
Yes. Who was the
DeAndre with 2 free throws, 8:07 left in the second quarter. You can still get your Mavs fix and catch marquee matchups by purchasing a 10-game plan. By becoming a 10-game plan ticket member, you have access to exclusive member perks. Visit Mavs.com/10 for more information. I mean, Skin, I grew up watching Bill Mercer and Mark Lawrence. I know a side headlock when I see a side headlock.
I know you do.
Oliver just put one.
You know, watching you guys the other night, Harp, you made a great point. I think you're so right on this. You know, there's going to be a lot of talk about Dennis being a catch-and-shoot guy because Luke will have the ball more.
Right.
But Dennis is so much better with a shot when he gets that little rhythm with a dribble. He just feels it so much more, and you see it with the results.
He's slowly getting better. He's getting to the point where there's a certain confidence that he has right now. He's not forcing and rushing, and he's slowed down. I talk frequently about the pace of which a point guard plays. He's starting to figure it out.
Yep.
And then since then, we've seen Smith take one, and we've seen Matthews take one and make it. And so there it is, a new Maverick franchise record. 53 pointers attempted tonight.
Well, get them up. And the good news is that they're making some tonight as well, Mark. So you're going to take a lot of threes. You better make your share of them as well.
17 to 50, Skin.
Let me add this. We have 50 points in the paint. So when you're shooting threes and getting 50 points in the paint, that is modern basketball to a T, right? Right
Yes,
at
sir.
the rim or launching threes.
Look at the shooter's band.
Hadn't been able to get into a rhythm. He's picked up 3 fouls in 6 minutes.
It is tough, man, when you get those fouls early and often.
Oh, yeah. And he's just in there warring with DeAndre.
The outstanding free throw shooter, DeAndre Jordan.
Shooting better than a lot of guys in the league right now.
8 for 9.
Yep. I know it's early, but altogether, he just looks better and more comfortable at that free throw line.
He is leading Dallas in points scored and rebounds tonight. 18 points.
60 and 22. They had 4 starters as all-stars in the Eastern Conference.
Correct. It ended up getting Bazemore a 4-year contract worth about $70 million.
Yeah. Meanwhile, DeAndre Jordan knocks down his first free throw. Jordan said when he signed with the Mavericks that he wanted to phone Dirk and phone
I
Carl.
would 100% agree with the competition committee on this because I was sick of watching it. You know the wraparounds when you'd see before a play would even start? I got a 7-footer in my grill. You might want to finish this for me.
DeAndre Jordan quieting the crowd here at State Farm Arena with that thunderous dunk.
Picking your spots, knowing where to run.
Tonight's key matchup presented by 4 to go further.
Well, we've seen a lot of guard matchups. Let's go with the big man. The reason that Jonas Valanciunas is in the starting lineup to go against DeAndre Jordan, big double-double rebounder, and both of these guys are in the 60s percentage-wise. Living off the hook shot. And you'd think that, you could argue that's the single most devastating shot in his game. Done by Kareem Jabbar, and all-time leading scorer in this league. The sky hook. And no big guys really try to emulate it. When I'm looking at this right now, those are a couple of good-looking moves right there by those big fellas.
JV, 3 fouls. Siakam's going to check out. Ibaka is in. Norman Powell checks in as well for the Raptors.
Get a foul and get dunked on. So get out there a little further out.
DeAndre Jordan, second-round pick back in 2008 by the Clippers. An all-star in 2017, 2-time NBA all-defensive first team. And the all-time leader in field goal percentage. This season, Jordan and Dwight Powell have combined to shoot 70%. The rest of the Mavericks coming into tonight, 39%.
What are the rest of them? He was a big factor.
He was a major piece to that victory.
And I used to love the backcourt of J.J. Barea and Carlos Arroyo from Puerto Rico, man. Those guys had some great runs together.
DeAndre Jordan has turned himself into an excellent free throw shooter, at least here early on in the season. He is 7 of 7 tonight. Double-double performance.
Hey, and one of the reasons I wanted to mention their bunch of Puerto Rico, the job that J.J. Brea has done since the hurricane to help.
And it's helped him. But we'll see how he does in the clutch right here.
Look good on that one.
Yeah, he's
really look good.
He is in his career a 44%er. Best he's ever shot in a year is 58%. But he's over 80% this year. So the days of the hacker Jordan may be over.
Well, let's see what he is at the end of the year, or midway through.
Right.
Foul trouble. If you constantly post him up, take a look at his numbers. They're pretty darn good for a season.
And don't you think that Howard right now fouled DeAndre? He's a little jelly that he looks over there, and his man DeAndre has just passed him in the free throw race. He's up there doing his thing. Dwight thinking, man, I never got that guy.
Well, you were talking about Washington being last in rebounding.
Yep.
There. Watch him operating with Jordan. You see he gets Jingles on his back. Ingles, beg your pardon, and uses that left hand to get the pass over to DeAndre Jordan.
Friday night numbers for Doncic, his second highest scoring game. He had 26, remember, in the win against Minnesota. Great season on the free throw line for DeAndre.
I mean, he's talking before he actually shoots them now. I mean, it's like the guy's so confident that he can discuss things with Ricky Rubio and Ingles and then focus right back on the free throw line. This is a different guy.
You know, the first time he did that, Harp, I'm thinking, hey, don't get distracted.
And Jordan's at the line after that foul called on Ingles. He's one of the big surprises in the NBA from the stripe this season. 83% from the free throw line.
Career 45%.
Jordan makes the front end.
I don't know, Bowler. He was 30 of 36 coming into tonight. We talked about his career free throw percentage of 45%. Do you trust the fact that he's now going to become an 83% foul shooter for the rest of the year?
No, I do not. He's got the split leg blocks, ties his season high, 26 overall. Also now 11 straight games with 10 or more rebounds. That's quite a task to start a season.
Something.
The first one's up and good.
There's a lot of time left, Bowler, and so Dallas now knows the rim protection, although Favors is still in, it's not the same rim protection as a Rudy Gobert.
Rudy's the first Jazz
design with that weak side help to come over, like you saw with Dennis Schroeder and Jeremy Grant, to come over and help out in situations like that.
So Paul George with 4 quick ones. Here is DeAndre Jordan at the free throw line. And one of the revelations of the season, his free throw shooting.
Remarkable.
And it has done a complete 180 as he goes